All right, hello and welcome everybody to Monday Rookies here at Kyalami with Trackalicious. Hope everyone is having a great night tonight. It is the Monday stream. I don't know if I said that already. Hola everyone in chat. Thanks everyone from the Discord popping in and saying hi. Today we have 39 drivers on the grid tonight, which is maybe one of our most full grids here for the rookie series. We'll take a look here at some of the times that we're seeing. I think up in P1 right now we have Kyle Hampshire, a 150.96. Luis Castro about second off the pace along with everyone else. I suck at this, thank you. I'm doing great. Ready for some rookies. Hope you are as well. Wonderful Jake Wells. Where are you at? Are you in here? So many people. Anyways. Kyle Hampshire in the KTM. No longer in the Maserati. But still absolutely rapid. Luis Castro, as I said, about second off the pace right now. Bob Robson not too far off of Luis Castro. Kevin Rivera as well. We have a few new names here tonight. Let's see. Bryce, name I don't recognize. We have Kyle Hampshire's brother, if I'm not mistaken, joining, of Corey Hampshire. He's going to be driving the Ginetta. Understandable and lame. Also, one of our returning drivers, Stefan Lindauer here, a Trackalicious, I would say veteran. He's been around for a minute. This is one of his first league races, I think in like a year, he said. So good on him for coming back. Luis Castro, holy crap, what is that livery? Take a look at that. We are just chilling in free practice right now. Wow. Oh, and it's got the Trackalicious love. Speaking of Trackalicious love, I can get these rolling. And I also can get, check that out. This is who's in the booth tonight. It's me, Mike Nause, in the booth. Trackalicious, Mike Nause. I don't think I introduced myself. Washed Up Squid, welcome. PJ Washed currently in 5th position. 1.3 off the pace. Coming to the end here of qualifying. Excuse me, free practice. About to get into our first qualifying. There will be 2 races and 2 qualifying sessions here tonight. Be a it's going to be a 14-minute qualifying split into 2. The pro drivers will be going out first, followed up by the rookie drivers. Then we will see a 20-minute race. Then after that, we will rinse and repeat. Who doesn't love a washed up squid? Double checking everything. I think for once, everything technically is working, which is a surprise. So wait for something to break. I'm sure it will. Milos Tansky with a really cool livery as well, that Breaking Bad themed livery. Crystal blue. Angry chubby guy in underpants, welcome. Zjabin, hope you're having a great night or morning or whatever time it is for you. And love me some Kyalami. Kyalami, one of my favorite tracks. I know I say that every time, but it is true. I do mean it. There's a couple tracks I don't like, but not really in this game. Most of the tracks in this game are all pretty freaking good. I don't like Donington that much. That's a controversial statement, though.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Rudy! Welcome! Good luck to everyone, and may God have mercy on our souls, and God bless America, and ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. Oh, it's God bless our troops, God bless America, and start, ladies and gentlemen, start our engines. I messed it up, but that's okay. First car we see on track is the 419 car of Kevin Rivera, the ARL racing team. 419 Aston Martin. Stefan Lindauer is out on track as well. The 99 of TJ Washed. TJ Washed we just saw in chat. Remember your braking points, kiddos. It's not that important yet. If you go off in qualifying, it's fine. Just in like, 12 minutes and 46 seconds, then remember your braking points. That's when it really counts. Chemo, welcome, welcome. Borzy, thank you very much for the follow. Thanks everyone for joining here tonight. Excited for some rookie action here as we see these cars just getting towards the end of the track now. They will be rounding Cheetah coming up here, followed by the final corner of Ingwe. And why don't we hop on board with TJ Wash? I mean, he's not the first car to start a lap, but give TJ Wash some love here as he goes heading to T1, the Kink, followed up by T2 of Crawthorne. Here we go, everyone, with the thrilling excitement of T1 and the lovely Apex. Absolutely lovely. And now we're coming to T2 where it actually matters with Crowthorne. Down into second gear, riding the curb very nicely there. Trying to maximize that minimum speed, carry it into the sweep section here into Barbecue. Riding that throttle very nicely there. Out onto the curves, just the right amount. Yes, Kyle in the KTM. Little hesitant there going into Sunset. Could have maybe been a little bit more aggressive. This is the first lap. Tires not up to temperature just yet. That was very nice, though, into Clubhouse Bend as we now come into the S's. Massive bets of elevation change. Very tricky in the Porsche. The Porsche wanting to step out at any moment it possibly can, that rear engine car. Wanting to turn to a front engine car basically all the time. And braking at the crest of the hill there. Very nice. Through Le Cop into Mineshaft. Barreling down the hill we go as we head to the Crocodiles. Trying to just keep that car from understeering into the grass. Down into second, slipping and sliding all over that as the Porsche does. But very nice, though, just the right amount. Now through the very tricky section of Cheetah, just avoids the curb. Bit of oversteer on exit, and now coming through the final corner of Ingwe to round out our, not our first lap, but our third lap of the session here. Kevin Rivera with 152, got TJ Wash with 151, and then the other car in front invalidating. So, fairly decent lap. We saw what the cars were into the 150s towards the end there. At least Kyle Hampshire was, which is, just Kyle Hampshire things. Let's see, who else is out on track? We have, completing a lap here, the Camaro of Eric Miller. This is a sick livery. Wait, is he completing a lap or is he starting? I think he's starting a lap. He's going very slowly there. Yes, he was. Luis Castro with P2 right now. How bad is the Camaro nerf? It's really bad. They nerfed the straight line speed on it from what I heard, which I don't really know why. The car wasn't really known for its straight line speed, so they kind of just did that for whatever. With Kyle Hampshire getting caught up there a little bit in traffic, it looks like. Yeah, that's all I know that they did. I don't know what else, but I'd heard it's very, very pointless nerf in my... Well, not in my... Oh! There we go, Kevin. Absolutely clobbering that curb. Didn't lose any time from that either. This is looking like a pole position lap from him, maybe. He does mess up the final corner just a little bit, scrubbing off a bit of speed, but can that slipstream carry him? Not quite to the pole position. 10th off of TJ Wash's time. How many drivers in total? Currently, in qualifying, we have 40 drivers on the grid, which is sweet. And if you are interested in joining the Rookie League, we still have, I know it says that there's, I think, 57 people signed up, but as you can see, we have 40 drivers in the server right now, so we are trying our best to make this our first ever series in Trackalicious to become full. So if you guys are interested in getting into racing, even if you're not a rookie, and, you know, maybe you don't consider yourself that, but anyways, rookie or not, we have non-rookie and rookie class alike in here. Currently, we are watching the non-rookies go out. Type exclamation sim grid. There we are. And you can see there where basically you can find the information for joining the league. And like I say, sign up as a reserve driver. You'll more than likely make it in. But if... I think it's first come, first serve in terms of reserve drivers. But still, like I say, 40 drivers right now. Gotta wait till you get your PC? Lame. Can't sim race without a PC? Come on, man. You're not trying hard enough. Kyle Hampshire has been... Well, he hasn't been dethroned. He just hasn't throned himself yet. Luis Castro still withholding that pole position. We see a car stranded off on the side there. I think that was TJ Wash. Kyle Hampshire is making an improvement, though, on this lap, and he will be the next one to come across the line. I think this might be for pole position here. Doesn't invalidate on the final corner. Very easy to do through Ingwe, and now coming across the line. This is going to be a massive improvement, actually. 4 tenths, just about 5 tenths onto Luis Castro. Kyle Hampshire. That will be the end of his qualifying. Luis Castro, does he have anything to respond with here as he's going to be finishing his lap? I don't think he does, though. Coming across the line, he will be improving, but not... Actually, he doesn't improve, just even with his time. And now we will see the rookie drivers coming out onto track. Pro drivers returning to the pits now. 17 car of Eric Miller coming across the line. He is also on an improvement here, currently with a 152.7 coming across the line. For a couple places improvement, 152.4 goes up to P6 in that Freedom Units Camaro. Eric says, I don't care that car was nerfed. I will still drive it fast. And we see Potts Weaver, I think first of the rookie plates to be out on track. No, there's a couple cars in front of him. I just can't, there's a massive cluster. I can't quite click on them. The 444 car looks to be the first one out. Let's see, who is that? Alejandro Pulgarin. He has a new livery that he is very proud of, rightfully so. It's a very nice livery. If we can get a top down of it, we'll see the Colombian flag. Kind of get a glimpse of it there on the rear wing. I don't think it matters. I'm assuming you're talking about, like, shifting gears. I think you can play on a controller for all you care. In fact, hold on. Once the moment comes, it's hard. Okay, I got this. You gotta sing it. You gotta sing it. Okay, shoot. Why does getting in the moment put so much pressure on your shoulders? This man here driving in the controller, South African bullet. It's Toluwase Olajoyegbe. Yes, I did it. Toluwase Olajoyegbe. South African bullet on a controller. I know, I practiced that one. Shut up. It's in the moment. It's really tricky. Luckily, Tolua has a very good spirit, and yeah, he understands. But awesome guy from talking with him. But yeah, Tolua se Ola Joyegbe. Coming across the line to set his lap into P28 with a 156.7 on a controller. Hi, chat. Welcome, Eric. Let's see, in terms of the rookies, highest is David Funk right now. Wow, with a extreme. Oh wait, no, David Funk's not a rookie. That's right. There's a few drivers that are mislabeled here. So Alejandro, 2 seconds off the pace at a 153.1 is going to be the highest placed rookie for right now. Improvements still to be made. We see Corey Hampshire on track in the Ginetta, Kyle Hampshire's brother. He currently has a 153.6, but he is just behind Alejandro and will be setting another lap here momentarily. Awesome, thank you, Forzy. I genuinely do appreciate that. Corey Hampshire, though, here coming across the line. Where will this put him? Currently sitting down in P14, improves up to P11. Nice lap. Might get held up a little bit from that McLaren in front. Not sure. Alejandro caught sleeping there. Doesn't improve as much on his lap. A bit further down, we see Jan Rodrigues here in the Baseline Racing McLaren 133. He's making quite the improvement on his lap. He has a bit to go, though. And we see the number 9 car. That's all right. We'll stick along here with Jan Rodrigues. I really hope that's how you pronounce that name. Awesome, thanks, Chemo. You're on vacation? What the heck are you doing watching here? Woo! That was a little hot there, coming through the mine shaft into Crocodiles. Did that invalidate? I think I did invalidate the lap, unfortunately. So, we'll not have time to set another lap. P26 will be at least the position. But we have other drivers like John Donnelly here in the McLaren. That's a very chunky McLaren. In the Camaro. But now coming to the end of our first qualifying here tonight, John Donnelly. He actually has quite the lap to go. He's literally like one of the last drivers. I don't know why I went to him. Potts Weaver coming across the line relatively soon, just coming through Ingwe right now. Let's see, is he going to be making an improvement? I don't think he will. He's about second off of his pace. Jeremy Cubbage, he is up on his lap right now, though. That Noobs R Us, Aston Martin. Awesome. Oh, shoot, that's not good. Well, he was up on his lap, and then his car was up in the air, and that doesn't really help that much. Coming through, Cheetah got the best of him. And we also see now coming through the Crocodiles, one of our final drivers. Actually, I don't know. I don't think the 6-1 is on a lap, are they? No, I don't think so. John Donnelly, our last driver to finish a lap, coming through Ingwe right now. Actually on a massive improvement, currently sitting down in P32. Where will this lap put him? As he comes across the line, jumps up to P30. That was a second improvement and jumped up 2 positions. I really was expecting more. I'm sorry, John. I might have hyped that up a little bit too much. But that's okay. We see, as I get my sweet tunes rolling, Kyle Hampshire on pole position. My second monitor has turned off. Okay, there we go. Let's get a awesome camera angle. This will probably get bad as I go. But anyways, Kyle Hampshire on pole position in the 97 KTM. Luis Castro in that awesome 212 Aston Martin in P2. TJ Washed in P3. We have Kevin Rivera in the Aston Martin as well in P4. Lining up next to him, David Funk with the funky tunes here. Number 16, Eric Miller. Number 17 in 6th position, Mike Burkov. Number 74. Come on, give me a good camera angle. That's better. Mike Burkov here in P7. Casey Schutte in P8. Bob Robson in P9. I need to fix my monitor. Okay, hopefully that didn't mess with the stream too much. Okay, Bob Robson, number 39 in P9. Potts Weaver in P10. Alejandro Pogarin in P11. Corey Hampshire, Kyle Hampshire's brother, the pole sitter, in P12. George Elmer in P13. Stephen Tomzik in P14. Daniel Versosa, excuse me, Daniel Versosa in P15. Justin Seckham in P16. My boy Blue, fellow commentator, in P17. Stefan Lindauer, excuse me, in P18. Jeremy Cubbage in P19. Reggie King, number 44, the Audi Kodak. It's just Kodak, not Team Kodak. Milo Stansky in P21. Kyle Busch in P22. Carlos Guzman in P23. John Hawley in P24. Seth Lincoln in P25. Taylor Johnston. Yes, it is Johnston. In P26. Eric Gakasian bringing up P27. Jan Rodricks in P28. Then we have Bryce Buckert in P29. John Donnelly lining up next to him in P30. Gaines Madsen in P31. Chase Donnelly in P32. Omar Ashraf in P33. P34 goes to Toluose Olajuwon. And we have Stephen Henson in P35. Alexander. How did I mess up Alexander? Zwinski in P36. Professor Kanotis in P37. Patty Doring in P38. Corey Kirkone P39 and P40. Back of the grid goes to, whoa, chill music. We don't need to start over here. JP May in P40. In the 416, McLaren. That's what I said. Isn't it? No, it's Bay. Wait, it is Bay. That's what I said. I swear that's what I said. There is video evidence, unfortunately, so I'm sure I was incorrect, but that's fine. The car's underway now. Take a look at the liveries. It's quite a long outlap here at Kyalami. That's a really cool livery. I thought that said Louis Vuitton. I don't know what company that is. Llama Vista? Is that a llama company? Eric Miller finna lick the stamp and send it? Absolutely. Finally, someone catching on to my lingo here. TJ Wash, the very silver Porsche. Phantom Sim Racing. It's not the most phantom car. David Funk in P5. Very cool livery. The nice checkered stripe down the middle and on the sides. Representing that Fanatec. Crazy Rabbits Racing. These guys are, in fact, crazy. Is Toblerone the greatest invention in the world? Is the real question, though. I suck at this. Wait, what is it? I don't know. There's a Toblerone meme. Now's not the time for memes. This is serious stuff here. We only talk about serious things while watching people drive around in virtual circles. Eric Kossian starting in the pit lane. We are crazy indeed, yes. I want to take a look at that. I almost said McLaren again, but Camaro. I think this is a Jet special, Jet Engelmann special. Look at that. There's nothing more American than light beer and AR-15s, am I right? And an Eagle. Is basically the epitome of America here. Freedom units. We're traveling in miles, boys. We ain't traveling in them girly kilometers. Anyways, we are now going to be getting ready to round the final corner. We have another driver joining Eric in the pits. That's Corey Cacone. But rounding the final corner now, 2x2, Noah's Ark formation, as the drivers get ready to go underway for race 1 here at Kyalami. Race 1 of the Rookie Series, round 4. Monday Series, Kyle Hampshire leading pole position, Luis Castro in second, and we're green here at Kyalami. It's a pretty decent start for Luis Castro as he's gaining, but we see side-by-side action behind from TJ Wash and Kevin Rivera, also from the Camaro and the Audi. The Audi, though, should have the advantage here coming into the corner. We see massive concertinaing happen. 4 wide from behind just about. We see two Camaro, how am I? Okay, 2 McLarens, and we also see Alejandro Pulgarin trying to make a move onto the Maserati there of Mike Burkov. Mike Burkov, I think, will be able to defend that position, potentially behind, but is going to be under threat from Potts Weaver as well. That's too zoomed in. Come on, camera. We're way too zoomed in here. Sticking helicam. Looks like we did have a bit of an incident behind Stephen Henson getting involved. A couple other drivers as well, but most unscathed. It seems like we are racing here at Kyalami. Bulgarian trying to make a move onto the Camaro. Is going to have a move made onto him. As a response, the Maserati slips by Mike Burkov with that easy move for 9th position. Bit of an error there from Alejandro. And I think Potts Weaver is going to try to send it around the outside of a very tricky part to make a move as we come barreling down into the mine shaft now. We'll go on board with him as he looks to the inside. Has the overspeed. Oh, and they make contact, but neither of them are around. Really tight racing from these guys here. Potts Weaver runs wide, but is going to keep the advantage through the corner. They are going to get squeezed just a little bit. Keeps it into Cheetah, though, with a massively well-fought-for overtake there from Potts Weaver onto Alejandro Pulgarin. Really tricky racing there. We see Bob Robson up ahead making pressure onto the car of Eric Miller. Let's see George Elmer under pressure from behind. It's Justin second. That is Justin second. Trying to make a move down the inside. Sends it. Camaro will try to fight it back. Is going to try to keep the momentum around the outside, but I don't think he'll be able to. The BMW is by. And that's going to give an opportunity to the Aston behind as well. We'll see if there will be a move back from George Elmer in that Camaro. I don't think there will be just yet. John Hawley behind. Oh, and actually, I think that's that Professor Knotus, who's made up quite a few positions, if I'm not mistaken, making pressure here onto Jeremy Cubbage in front in the Noobs R Us. And Jeremy Cubbage, I think, not really fighting there, letting Knotus by, is going to also get overtaken by Kyle Busch at the same time. I'm not sure he wanted that. We see a yellow flag from the number 9 car of Omar Ashraf. Seamus, you're out. What happened? Woo! Close racing there from Knotus on a Milos Tansky in front of him. I think Casey Schutte and Mike Burkov are side by side here. The Maserati and the Camaro. Casey Schutte trying to make a move around the outside. It's a very tricky part to make an overtake happen through Crocodiles, and it looks like he did manage to make it happen. Seals it in through Cheetah, runs a bit wide. That's going to give an opportunity back to Mike Burkov. Mike Burkov, though, is going to concertina the pack behind him. Potts Weaver, not too much of a fan of that. Ah, that's lame. Lame way to end the race. Mike Burkov still looking forward. But oh, there's action behind as we see a move from Corey Hampshire. Caught Alejandro sleeping there, it looked like. Alejandro, though, not one to sleep for too long. He does wake back up, defends that position very nicely indeed. And these cars seem to have settled for now in terms of their action. But I say that and I don't think that means too much. These guys willing to take an opportunity at any moment. Stephen Lindauer in P17. The number 2 Porsche under threat from the Ginetta of my boy Blue, excuse me, is under threat from Lindauer behind. My bad. I'm selling Lindauer short. Lindauer with a move. Very nice. Where are we on the track even? I can't even tell. Are we in the cup? This camera angle is not doing it justice. I think we are now coming into the Crocodiles, and he's looking to like he wants to make a move as well. My boy Blue trying to fight back that Ginetta, not wanting to give up that P16. Is going to have the one. That's a really tricky corner to go too wide into. My boy Blue backs out of it. Lindauer keeps the position for now, but Blue not wanting to give up whatsoever. He needs to be careful of Daniel Versosa behind, though, in the Maserati. Daniel Versosa, I think, is going to maybe have a move into T2 or T1, whatever. I don't care. And there's a send from... Who is that? It's Carlos Guzman. Carlos Guzman making it stick, and there's contact, and we see the Maserati having to hit his brakes and slow down and loses 3 positions there right away. Daniel Versosa getting hit just a little bit from Professor Knotus, I think that was, and having to lose out, unfortunately. Carlos Guzman does get by and is now going to be battling with the likes of my boy Blue. This is some tight racing. These rookies racing for pride on the line here. Pride and points. Knotus making gains on a Carlos Guzman. Carlos Guzman as well, though, keeping up with Lindauer, Blue in front. Lindauer has pulled away a little bit. And we see George Elmer trying to make a move here onto Justin Seckham in the BMW in front. Is going to send it into the Crocodiles, but thinks better of it. 2 into 1 doesn't tend to work in this Sector 3. George Elmer holding on for right now. That Camaro struggling for pace, it seems like, But I say that, and actually, what am I talking about? Justin Seckham is struggling for pace a little bit more as he has dropped 1.8 seconds to Chris Hampshire in front. Chris Hampshire has found himself a relatively comfortable gap to stay in. Corey Hampshire. It's Corey, not Chris. I'll get it. We also see some action back here from Chase Donnelly. Chase Donnelly battling with John Hawley. That Porsche does not look like it is going to be going to the showroom anytime soon. That needs some serious repairs on it. But look at this! What is happening? Into sunset we go, and there's, I think that's Patty Doring, kind of caught sleeping, running a little bit wide, but carries the speed onto Tolua. Toluase with, tank slapper, we're good. Everything's fine. Chase Donnelly's alive. Oh, what happened here? Patty Doring, though, isn't. Patty Doring's into the barrier. Let's go back and see what happened here. That's Toluase in front. I was too focused on that in the back to see what happened here. Oh, and Patty Doring just loses it on his own. And Toluase runs away with it. Oh, actually, I say that. Toluase under pressure. Looks like, oh, there's some nice battling going on here. Is that Kirkone? I think that's the 86 car of Kirkone battling alongside there with Olajuegbe. And Olajuegbe doing actually an amazing job holding off this pack behind. I think we're going to see a move from Kirkone on to John Donnelly. Oh, and they make contact. John Donnelly's rounded. Very great situational awareness. I stand corrected. I spoke too soon. Tolua avoiding the... I thought he ran deep to avoid the collision, but then he turned into the collision. Oh, no, and then Olajuegbe makes contact with John Hawley. And there's just a chicane. There's two chicanes in the track. This is not normal. Everyone's panicking and freaking out. We're good. You guys can't park there. I hate to break it to you guys. Olajuegbe and John Hawley drop down to P36 and P35 respectively after multiple contacts. Yeah, way to hold the brakes though. No, you're not wrong. They both managed to stay there and not panic and hit the reverse button and then murder someone. Ooh, and here we go. Kyle Busch making gains onto my boy Blue. Blue was battling with Carlos Guzman at one point. We see Lincoln disqualified, unfortunately. I'm not sure what happened there. Eight minutes left to go in this race. There will be another one after this, so make sure you guys don't go anywhere. And we see a little deep into the corner from Kyle Busch, or actually maybe just a little early on the brakes from my boy Blue. Hard to say. Ooh, and we see more battling from Casey Schutte and Mike Burkov. That's Bob Robson getting involved as well. Bob Robson holding these two drivers up, it seems like. We'll see if they can make a move on this lap. They're coming into a very tricky part to do so. Mike Burkov and Casey Schutte, though, both very patient drivers. Eric's going to be giving out some homework tonight. Yes. There will be some homework needed. But that's the whole point of this league anyways, so better here than in the GT3 Pro Series, which, if you are interested, is live on SimGrid. It is a 104% qualify thing, which honestly I don't really know what that means. I'm just saying it. And yeah, it's gonna be an extremely competitive series, a ridiculously competitive series. So if you are interested, make sure to check it out. Exclamation SimGrid. Dude's a robot. You talking about me or Eric? Oh, Eric. No, Eric's a robot. Yes. I don't think the man has gotten more than 2 hours of sleep in the past, well, ever. Killer! Thank you for the raid. Hope your stream went really well. Thank you for the raiding party of 9. Thank you for joining. Hype, hype, hype. We got Muff as well. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Raiders. We are currently in race 1. 5 minutes left to go, and we're watching some very close battling between Casey Schutte and Bob Robson right now. Wait, that's not. This is. Wait, it is. Casey Schutte wasn't. Okay, I definitely knew that. We missed an overtake, but that's okay. We see the return of Stefan Lindauer. Lindauer battling with Justin Seckham right now. And saw a couple incidents involving some drivers early, but so far extremely clean racing in this race. Couple DQs. We have 41 drivers now. Jose Guzman joining, so we've actually gained a driver in this race. We are getting ever closer to that formidable 50 on the grid. If we could get 50 drivers in the Rookie Series, that would be absolutely incredible. Ooh, and here we go. This action is back on Eric Miller, getting involved as well. Why don't we hop on board here with the Maserati? Listen to that, the roar of the Mazda as it chases down the Freedom Units Camaro in front of Eric Miller. But also having a look in the rearview mirror behind, Bob Robson trying to make some pressure. Oh, and it's fact, woo! Give me a better angle. There we go. That was a big moment. No traction control, no ABS, all skill for that save, and he is absolutely slipping and sliding that Maserati. It was a good chill stream after cleaning up the basement. Awesome, glad to hear. I did some cleaning up too myself today. Much necessary room cleaning that I have been putting off. Funk, yeah, there's a couple nameplates that are incorrect. Eric Miller being one, Casey Schutte I think also being one. I'm sure they will be corrected. But yes, Funk is, for all intents and purposes, a rookie. So, feel free to call him a rookie. The Crazy Rabbits rookie. In 5th position here. Back to the battle at hand, though. Mike Burkov chasing down Eric Miller. These two longtime friends. And also, we see Bob Robson trying to get involved with this as well. 3 minutes left to go. These drivers not even wanting to get close to the curb in Cheetah. That Camaro very confident on his line. Not under feel. It looks like he's not even under threat at all from the driver behind. But I assure you, Mike Burkov, he will go for the gap if he sees it here. But currently, the gap, the only gap that's available right now is Bob Robson onto Mike Burkov. Mike Burkov going to have to go defensive, but late onto the brakes. They make contact, but Bob Robson is through. Lovely overtake from Bob Robson. Pure pace alone to get that one done. Holy cow, I looked away from chat for a second and it lit up. I wish I could read faster. Just everyone chatting. Everyone's chatting, having a good time. That's all. That's all good. Hope everyone is chatting and having a good time. Carlos Guzman in the AMG trying to look in his rearview mirror as well as ahead. Justin Seckham. Justin? Is it? Yes, it is Justin. Okay. Kevin Rivera, whoa, what happened here? Kevin Rivera managed to catch TJ Wash. TJ Wash on course for a podium right now.
Right, man. Leaders on the final lap. Give it all you can.
All right, man, leaders on the final lap. Give it all you can. You heard him. Kyle Hampshire, someone we haven't even covered this race. No surprise. Man, 7 seconds ahead of Luis Castro. Castro is quite a bit ahead of TJ Wash as well. But Kevin Rivera making gains, massive gains, in fact, onto the car in front of TJ Wash. This is going to be some Aston Martin versus Porsche action, and then there's going to be an Audi to join, assuming these two tangle for too long. Oh, and that's a massive send from the Aston Martin, forcing the Porsche wide. He is going to get the overtake done, and that also is going to be the Audi through as well. I think we're going to try to see some defense back, but I don't think through sunset. Wow, TJ Wash absolutely shoved out of the way. It was rather rude. There was a gap, I guess. But nonetheless, he's through. TJ Wash off the podium. Kevin Rivera onto it for right now. But his pressure is not done yet. David Funk right behind the rookie of David Funk. Not really, but for this race, the rookie has a few more turns to go. 3 of them to be exact to get the job done. Onto the Aston Martin in front. Whoa, and the Porsche though, trying to make a move onto the Audi in through the crocodiles, and a little deep went the Audi, but he manages to hold the position. Funk, I think, has to look behind instead of ahead for right now. The leader is finished of Kyle Hampshire. Luis Castro as well will be coming across the line relatively soon, but this is the battle that matters. We see the Crazy Rabbits racing. Audi not quite with the pace to get the job for the podium. Kevin Rivera comes across the line for P3. David Funk right behind TJ Wash as well. Eric Miller going to be a bit further behind. We see more battling, though. Bob Robson battling with Stefan Lindauer. What the heck happened to Bob Robson? Man's down in P13. Comes across the line for P13. Must have got involved in an incident. And we see coming across the... Oh, man, there was some gains being made there. One more lap, and Justin Seckham might have had that Camaro in front. Jeremy Cubbage making gains for P31 here. We see John Hawley. No, not John Hawley. Excuse me. That's Chase Donnelly and Jeremy Cubbage. Battling to the final corner. But it looks like the Noobs R Us Porsche will fall short to the Century Porsche of Chase Donnelly as they come across the line. P30 and P31 respectively. John Hawley not too far behind them. And that's the last of our battles. Still some drivers to come across the line, but very nice drive from Kyle Hampshire, Luis Castro, and Kevin Rivera there at the end. Tolua will be coming across the line after getting tangled up in a couple unfortunate incidents, but avoiding some as well. Olajoy Egbe for P35. That's a great race one. Okay, now I can read chat a bit more. How do streamers do this? I mean, I guess they're just good at reading. Something that I lack. Oh, wrong button, but that's okay. Still on track. 42 and 212. There. Okay, well, that worked. Oh well. Kyle Hampshire, number 97, is our winner. We'll now be waiting till the session change is over. Get into our next qualifying session here. Perfect timing.
Green light, go, go, go.
You see Eric's excuse in game chat? Rude. Okay. So we should see the pro cars coming out on the track here at first. 419 car of Kevin Rivera will be the first one out. Let's press the freaking right button. Come on. There we go. Hydrate. Great reminder. Thank you, Zach. As a reminder to chat as well. Make sure you guys get that lovely Life's Health Potion of H2O. Oh, lovely. While we're at it, we'll have some caffeine too. All right. Thoroughly hydrated now. You can redeem hydrate 38 times. Dude, you're going to drown me. You don't even want to know how many times I can redeem it. Dude, that's a lot of liters of fuel. Yo, that's weird. We're converting fuel into hydration? I don't like that. I don't want to think about how that's done. Hydrate or dihydrate? True. If you all spit, you're right. It's almost like I will run out of water eventually. That is one thing. Oh, great. Here we go. See, I have 43k channel points, so what's that? 40. I can do it 430 times. Is that right? Oh man, I'm gonna be so hydrated at the end of this qualifying session. You guys don't even know. Well, actually, maybe you do, and that's scary. It's hydrate time, though. Holy, okay, a full onboard lap. There we go. That gives me something to hydrate for. Who do you want? Who do you want, Jake? You want Mr. Eric? Eric's not a rookie. Well, he is a rookie. He just doesn't admit it. No, not really. But wait, is he? Wait. It's non-rookies first. Duh. I know what I'm doing here. Guys, stop redeeming hydrate. I only have so much water. I'll hydrate after the lap of Eric Gakassian. Eric Gakassian driving the Maserati this week, by the way. And actually, I'll wait for him to come across the line till we do a full onboard lap. A very gold Maserati. Better be keeping track of the hydrates. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I've done 3 of them. How much time do I got? Okay, we got time to keep track. So wait, there's 1, 2, 3 that are X'd out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's only 6, 7, 8, 8, 9. There's only 9. It's fine. 10. You're heading out, killer. Have a great night. Thank you very much for the follow. Awful. Hope you're not awful. Hope you're doing great. But we see Eric Gakassian now coming across the line to start his lap. Fastest lap given to David Funk with a 1:51.4. Eric Gakassian about a 1.5 seconds off of the time. Diving down here to T2. Braking at the 100-meter marker. We see shaky at the wheel without that traction control or ABS. Eric, I'm sure, very reliant on that in his real-life driving style. And now pushing through barbecue, up the hill towards Sunset. Lifting, holy, that's not where you want to be. That's okay. A little bit of a short shift. The car getting away from him just a little bit there. Yo, now's not the time for a posture check, guys. I'm leaning into it. I'm going for the onboard. I gotta lean into it. Coming through the S's. Very smooth. Oh, has to lift, though. Oh, man. Eric, come on, man. You can do better than this. Through Le Cop. Down mine shaft. His wife drives him around IRL. He's too scared to drive. I wouldn't, yeah. I can see that. The Golderati. What a weird name. Nice, really good cheetah though from Eric. Actually pushing the limits there just a little bit. More Eric? You want another lap from Eric? I can do another lap from Eric, all right. Actually, oh yeah, he will. He will come across the line in time to start another lap. The checkered flag falling for the pro drivers at the 7-minute marker, but Eric comes across the checkered flag in that Mazda. You guys just want to hear the sound of this Maserati. That's what it is. Into T2. Has a car behind him. Is that my boy Blue? I'm not sure who that is. It's the number 2 car. It's Lindauer. And it looks like my ACC TV has officially decided to mess itself up, but that's fine. Holy shaky wheel syndrome. Yeah, that's a medical condition, everyone, in case you guys didn't know. It's a medical condition only given to Maserati drivers. Eric, though, actually on a pretty good improvement this lap. He needs to keep it up. Good speed through the S's. Coming up into Le Cop. Nice. Really smooth. Carries the speed. Nothing too over the top, nothing under the top. Improves a 10th through there. He's currently 2 seconds off pole position. Right now with a 152.8. Coming into the Crocodiles. Leaning really heavily on the right-hand tires there. Oh, nice. Through Cheetah. Carries the speed. You can see on his dash underneath where the gear is, it says fast. That's just a description of Eric's middle name, actually. As you can see, coming across the line, he will be making a really good improvement. Currently sitting down into P20, up into P14. Rudy, you better not say Eric. I can't. I literally can't. It's impossible. All right, and Eric is now in the pits, driving at his average speed right now. Solid 0 miles an hour. It's a little intense for him. He might need to put on a helmet. You can thank Rudy for this one, guys. Who cares about the on-track action? We just want Eric action. Oh, man, everyone's coming into the pits now. Look what you did, Rudy. You made us miss it. Yeah, Eric, you might want to come back and watch the qualifying. You were chat's superstar. But good qualifying, though. I mean, you got P14. Ain't nothing to shake a stick at. Okay, I might need to... Hopefully this doesn't break anything. There we go. Probably broke something for a second, but that's fine. We will now see the rookie cars coming out onto track. The 808 car leading the way. Or is that the 416 car leading the way? I think it is the 416 car leading the way. Second fastest Maserati? Yeah, there's only 2 Maseratis on the grid, so that's not that challenging. I'm kidding. I'm only kidding. I think there's 3. So... Alright, we are now out of caffeine. Oh, I had hydrates, that's right. How many hydrates do we have? I think I had 9 to catch up on. I'll just take a massive drink. You hear this, though? Oh, I got plenty of water. What am I talking about? Alrighty. 9 massive gulps of water. And we will now start our qualifying here for the rookies. JP May underway. Going through the kink now of T1. Thank you for the 100 bits, Zach. Much appreciated. JP, coming through barbecue. Well, I can't pronounce that turn. I'll try. I'm not gonna try. Never mind. That's like the one turn on this track that I have no chance of pronouncing. Ooh, that's not ideal. Bit of a short shift through sunset. You're gonna lose a little bit of time. It's alright. Always nice to set a banker lap. Oh yeah, that's true. Who are we gonna... Because we couldn't watch Eric, so who are we gonna watch? Is there another Eric to watch? In the rookies? I don't think there is. I think the only other Eric is in the pros. Zach, who do you want to see a full onboard lap of? Race lap 1? No, it don't work like that. We can do that though. We can go after the race start. We can watch Eric. Two laps with Eric. Okay. All right. Eric's gonna get all of the freaking screen time, like he needs it. Just boosts his fat ego. Ah, shoot, he's in chat. He heard that. JP May came across the line there with a 156.3. A little bit off the pace, but plenty of time to be made up as we saw a little bit of an error through that sunset section. Potts Weaver here. Let's see, who's the highest placed rookie? Alejandro is? Is Alejandro in the... Yes, Alejandro is currently, but Potts Weaver behind that. Alejandro with a 154.1, beating out Milo Stansky in the pro cars. Or, well, the not rookie cars. Alejandro trying to break his way into that not rookie class. And honestly, doing a great job of it. He has improved quite rapidly over the course of these past 2 rookie series seasons. Sure, we'll call them that. Why not? And we are at the end of qualifying. The checkered flag has fallen. Any driver to come across the line at this point will no longer be able to. I think Tulua is the first one. Olajoyegbe come across the line for P37. They 155.9. See, other drivers, the 52 car will be, or 416 of JP May in the Baffle Motorsports. Wait, the Balf. Oh man, that's not a mind twist. Oh, and that's going to be really wide. Did that invalidate his lap, actually? Coming across the line now, currently sitting down in P39. He does make an improvement, did not invalidate up to P36. Right behind him, I don't even know who that was. Corey Hampshire here, currently down in P28 on an improvement. The little Janetta coming across the line up to P14, gains 14 positions. Awesome improvement there. His brother Kyle Hampshire on pole position, and holy cow, that car just ripped by. And I think John Hawley, the 410 AMG, will be the final car to come across the line, making an improvement. Currently sitting down in P30. Blue cheese baby on the bumper, because why not? Coming across the line up to P16. It's a 14 position gain. Great qualifying there from John Hawley, I would say. What a lap. Bob Robson, hi. Oh man, click the right things. There we go. All right. Hydrate. Oh, great. More hydrate. Okay. You guys. I need to up the price of channel points, is clearly what I'm seeing here. All right. Let's not do that. Not do that either. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And then, everyone's favorite. Well, actually, not everyone's favorite. Mainly just my favorite. My favorite. The funky beats. We have Kyle Hampshire in pole position at number 97 KTM. Luis Castro lining up next to him in second for, well, I was going to say for P2, but that's kind of redundant. But the 212 lining up in P2. David Funk in P3. Kevin Rivera in P4. Casey Schutte in P5. The 39 of Bob Robson in P6. TJ Washed bringing up P7 this time. Professor Cronotis in P8. Good qualifying from him. Mike Burkov in P9. Alejandro Plagarin in P10. The 139 of Carlos Guzman. Whoa, excuse me. 139 of Carlos Guzman in P11. Corey Cocone in P12. Stefan Lindauer, the number 2 Porsche in P13. Corey Hampshire in P14. Kyle Busch in P15. John Hawley in P16. Potts Weaver in P17. Eric Miller in P18. Eric Gakasian. It's the Eric lineup for P19. George Elmer in P20. Steven Tomzik in P21. Daniel Versosa in P22, Yomaboy Blue in P23, Jan Rodriguez in P24. Wait, what? Did I skip a number? I think I did. Jose Guzman in P25, Justin Seckham in P26, Milo Stansky in P27, Andre Swinski in P28, Taylor Johnston in P29, Seth Lincoln in P30, Jeremy Cubbage in P31, Patty Doring in the 808 Porsche Class and Gas, number P32, Chase Donnelly in P33, John Donnelly in P34, Reggie King in P35, Omar Ashraf in number 9 in P36, JP May in P37, Gaines Madsen in P38, Toluwase Olajoyegbe. I think I butchered the first name. How did I do that? Toluwase Olajoyegbe in P39, Bryce Buckert in P31, and Stefan Henson in the 113 Porsche Spare Parts Garage, bringing up the rear for P41. Engines are starting up. We're getting ready to go underway here for the second race of the night. And the tunes can now cool it. We're good on them. They did their part. Some hydrates in chat, not a bad idea. After that. Man, I just realized, if we get 50 people in here, I gotta say 50 names. Sheesh. That's a lot of names. Funk gonna go full send in T1. Bold claim. Bold claim. And Kevin Rivera love, some Henson love. See, Kevin Rivera in P4. Where's Henson? Stephen Henson, where are you? Where the heck are you? In P last. The 113 Porsche. The Crazy Rabbits. We'll see if he turns into the Crazy Rabbit Killer. Dude, that's a banger. Rudy, that's like a middle school classic. I don't know if you guys had middle school dances. I didn't go to too many of them. Surprise, surprise. The kid that commentates sim racing didn't go to the dances. Yeah. But that I do remember. You gotta take it back now, y'all. One spin this time, but avoid the barrier. That was the key. That was the line in the song. Avoid the Aramco. You know, it's everybody avoid the Aramco. Yeah, see, it rolls right off the tongue. Although I don't think that these are sponsored by Aramco and GT, but that's okay. It's the principle that counts. Look at all these cars. This is a rookie series, man. Look at how many cars there are on this freaking grid. I mean, there's 41 of them to be exact. Hopefully we end with all 41 of them, and then hopefully next Monday we have 50. If you are interested, I will do it one more time before the race start. I spelt it wrong. I didn't spell it wrong. And then I'll also do the Discord. So SimGrid and Discord. If you guys are interested, sign up as a reserve or join any other series that we have going on. We have plenty of other series. We have Endurance on Saturdays. We have Thursday Swap Series. We have the Cup Series. We have there's a lot of stuff going on here at Trackalicious. So I would recommend checking it out for yourself and joining the Discord. But anyways, we are about to go green here as we're underway. We're about to be underway. And we are racing here at Kyalami for the second race of the rookie series. It's a great start from Kyle Hampshire, but David Funk gets the bit of pressure. We're going to send it 3 wide. Bob Robson down the outside of T2. So far, everyone giving each other a very respectable amount of space, and they make contact, then the cars around the Aston's round into the Camaro. Both of them back on track. Professor Chronotis is 3 wide there for a moment, gets by up into P5. Lovely work from Professor Chronotis. There's a big send, though, from the Aston Martin. Kevin Rivera not going to be thrilled with losing out on that position. Bob Robson making pressure behind. It's so far pretty much everyone through the first turn complexes. Some side-by-side action from Stefan Lindauer there and John Hawley, I think that is. But I am unsure. I think it is John Hawley. No, man, there's just no good camera angle besides Helicam, but I want to hear the cars. Whoa, and there we go. That's going to let Lindauer through, and then that's going to put John Hawley under threat. We also see Daniel Versosa under pressure from Jose Guzman. Wait, huh? No, Eric Miller pressuring Versosa. Jose Guzman as well now going to be trying to slip through around the outside of Ingwe. Down the mine shaft we go. This is going to be the drag, the AMG Raw Power versus the Maserati. Who's going to get it as we come down to the Crocodiles? It will be the inside line for Jose. Jose is going to be late on the brakes, and we also see late on the brakes from Kyle Busch behind in the Aston Martin. Is going to get the move done as well. That Maserati caught sleeping 2 for 1 there, losing out on 2 positions, unfortunately. Camaro clobbering that curb. There's 2 Camaros side by side for a second. That was pretty cool. Whoa, and there's 2 massive sends. What the heck? There's cars on the gravel. We see cars round, unfortunately, but they're back on track after getting bumped the right direction. That was lucky. Oh, and we see, I think that's Eric Gakassian bumping and banging a little bit there down the straight. Eric Gakassian getting caught up in this action as well. We'll hop on board. I haven't forgot about that yet. What the heck? Look at this action. This is rookie racing, everybody. This is some tight side-by-side action. And honestly, everyone is doing incredible. Giving each other plenty of room. Not much bumping. A little contact. No one ever, well, everyone discourages, but you know, it happens. But look at the gold. The gold Porsche and the gold Maserati. Eric looking like he wants to make a move here into the clubhouse bend. Rudy, chill. Look, I haven't even looked at I haven't had the opportunity to even look at chat. Just make engine noises from Helicam? Yes. I love it. Okay. I do want that. We will get to that, but I want to at least go through the field real quick and make sure there isn't too much action. I think everything is settled down mostly. Man, 2 onboard laps is a lot of laps. All right. Eric Gakassian. Found a little bit of a breathing window here. Has Buckert in front of him, Bryce Buckert. Jeremy Cubbage is off to the side there. Don't know what happened. And we see a lot of side-by-side action here. This isn't going to be an onboard, but it's probably does it better justice than the onboard. So side-by-side goes my boy Blue and Eric Gakassian. This is the Trackalicious commentator, one of the Trackalicious commentators, and Eric Gakassian going at it here. Down the inside goes Eric. He's going to keep that line late on the brakes, but not late enough is my boy Blue. We see that Porsche running wide, losing out on a position. I think that was George Elmer. Or no, Chase Donnelly. No, Buckert. Anyways, teammates. Eric is by. Now going to be looking up ahead. I can't do the onboards. There's just too much action going on. Eric's racing is too boring. I'm sorry. But I will get 2 onboards worth. I feel like that one's going to cause a lot of hate. I only talk bad about Eric because I love him. So Jose Guzman going at it with Kyle Busch here. Kyle Busch around the outside. Jose Guzman down the inside. What the wobble? John Hawley just about losing his AMG there. This cameraman can't decide who to watch. It's just looking in between the two. Jose Guzman is by. Up into P16. Bob Robson has managed to catch David Funk. David Funk in P3. Professor Kenotis, thank you very much. Hold on, I want to pronounce that correctly. Gosu? Is it Gosu Motorsports? But thank you for the 10 freaking months. Guess who? Okay, guess who? Oh no, what the heck just happened? Bob Robson, shoot, open up the thing, go back, what happened? Cronotis, behind Bob Robson, what the heck just happened? Cronotis deep into T1, Bob Robson onto the curbing, we see a car rejoining the track and rejoins right into Bob Robson. Oh no. I was ready to blame Cronotis for his death. Bob Robson still beached, not going anywhere. There goes Funk again, murdering. Look, he's got the rookie tag for a reason, I guess. David Funk, absolutely ruthless. But that puts Professor Cronotis onto the podium. Holy cow, that's something I don't think I've said in a long time. Professor Cronotis in P3 right now, under massive pressure from David Funk behind. And also Kevin Rivera trying to get involved as well for his another chance at a podium. Muff, you were right. I can't deny that you were right. Dude, that's a conspiracy theory right there. Chrono is actually the puppet master of the cars off the track and making them rejoin in the cars in front so he doesn't have to battle. That's like next level. Oh, shoot! What? Oh, God. Kyle Busch, Kevin Rivera. No, Potts Weaver, Kyle Busch. What the heck is happening? Oh, don't go into the pits. Oh, no. Oh, they're going into the pits. What just happened? We were doing so good. We see Kyle Busch absolutely clobbers the cheetah curb, then gets collected by Potts Weaver. Potts Weaver collects the AMG. The Porsche goes into the wall. The McLaren goes into the Aston Martin. What? And then they just all go into the pits. Okay. Still got 10 minutes left to go. 11 minutes. 12 minutes. I can count. There's 4 cars in the pits right now. Or 3 of them at least, I guess. That's going to be a good clip. John Holly's... Oh, that's a... Oh, my goodness. What happened to John Holly? Oh, well... I don't know. Besides, you know, the obvious. Let's jump back up to these top boys. TJ Washed. Well, we're not live yet. We're still not there. Now we're live. What? Okay. We're good. Oh, TJ Washed just, what the? TJ Washed almost forgetting to brake. Misses the fact that there's a middle pedal. And then Alejandro getting spun around just a little bit. Guys, chill. There's 10 minutes left. Carlos Guzman gaining onto TJ Washed after TJ Washed making that error. You want your Eric Chi onboard lap. Okay. I'm sorry. There's a lot going on. Is Eric even doing anything? Let's see. Yes, he is. Okay, he's battling with my boy Blue and Tansky, just starting his lap. Oh, God. Everyone wants a full onboard. All right. We're going to be doing onboards for the rest of this race. A little deep into the corner. That's going to compromise the exit massively, and Blue slips by Eric there with ease. Eric late onto the brakes, unfortunately. I don't think he's going to give up, though. Short shifts into third as we push towards sunset. Eric, with his head down, I guarantee here. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Guys, we're working on the onboards, okay? There's just a lot happening. There's only one commentator. And there's 41 drivers on this freaking grid, so... It's pretty awesome. Corey Hampshire, okay, No, he's... Well, yeah, I do want to see what happened to Corey Hampshire, though. We're going back to see what happened. Ooh! From what I saw, I couldn't really tell. We saw like 2 seconds of that incident. Just a lot of spinning. $41 onboards. Honestly, we're probably pushing it at this point. Blues round! This was battle with Eric. What happened here? Did Eric murder him? No, Eric didn't murder him. He murdered. Yeah, this is gonna be self-inflicted, unfortunately. What the? Dude went straight on. Blue, what the heck? Blue, you forgot to brake. You can't just use other cars to slow down. It doesn't work like that. I mean, it does work like that from a physics standpoint, but it's not optimal racing. Okay, Eric has completed 1 lap. Not that we've gotten a full onboard, but it is a long lap. Whose last name? Oh, no, wait. You said you were obligated to pay. Yeah. You called it, dude. You literally called it. Alright, Eric's racing has come to a lull. We will join him again if he comes to some action and I see it. Or you guys point it out. If you guys point it out, then I'll do it, but... Plenty of action to be found on this track. Alejandro pressuring TJ Wash still. Oh, Eric's last name? It's Gakassian. I only say that because I wouldn't get my comically large checks every week if that didn't happen. Like I say, it's not about the amount, it's about the size of the check. I think Blue has a really good point in this. If your check is bigger than 4 feet by... Call it 4 feet's pretty light. Honestly, 8 feet by 4 feet. That's a pretty good rectangular check. You're one of the main according to Blue. Okay. Alejandro, trying to make a move here through Sunset. This is going to be a really tricky part of the track to do it. In the clubhouse bend. Oh, well, that's also going to be really tricky when you extend the track that wide. Taylor Johnson is going... What? This camera. I don't know what just happened, so the cameraman is going to get fired as well. Kyle Hampshire leading this race still. I mean, you guys could have guessed that. Kevin Rivera battling it out with David Funk. Dude, this cameraman needs to be fired, man. He is not doing his job. Whoa, David Funk's deep. This is going to be the opportunity. We just switched to it at the perfect time, and Kevin Rivera's by. With ease. Commentator's curse on that one. We'll see David Funk, if he can keep this pressure up and get that position back. He's going to look down the outside. Extremely defensive goes Kevin Rivera. You can see him drag racing side by side here. Who will be late enough onto the brakes? It's late on the brakes for the Audi, but he's on the unfavorable line, going for the switchback. I don't think that's going to happen, though, in this tricky part of the track. He is going to have to tuck in for now. Kevin Rivera making do. Professor Kenotis as well, 3.5 seconds up the road. Great job from him. Wait. Yeah, 3.5 seconds, yes. And gaining massively, but I think... Oh, hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Did Eric just murder someone? I think I literally was about to switch to Eric, and I think he just killed someone. On board with Eric here, coming into T2. Breaking at the 100-meter board. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. I wouldn't... I mean, look, for all intents and purposes, Eric innocently killed that man, but that's fine. He didn't. Corey Hampshire's in the barrier. Oh, no. Everyone's crippling at the last minute. Oh, shoot. That was a shove. Oh, and then he got shoved. That was Guzman, Carlos Guzman? Jose, was that Jose? Yeah, I think that was Jose. Just Janetta things? Yeah, he did get bullied like a paperclip. Oh no, and Alejandro's, and I was about to switch to Alejandro. Guys, stop crashing. This looks like contact was involved here. Maybe? No. Maybe? Oh, shoot! What the heck? There's a car facing the wrong way. That's never good. You can't park there. Dude, this stream's got some good clips coming from it. There's some good action going on. Eric Miller trying to make the move on to Lindauer. Lindauer with an awesome drive, this being his first league race in like a year. Up into P10. Under heavy pressure, though, from the Camaro behind. That little Porsche with two gigantic Camaros in its rearview mirror. That's going to be quite the intimidation factor, but I think Lindauer can handle it. He's a very experienced driver. Lindauer, Lexus driver, if I'm not mistaken, in GT3. At least he used to be. We also see just a little bit of battling up ahead from TJ Wash and Mike Burkov. I think those guys are just kind of sticking with each other for right now. Minute and a half, though, left to go.
All right, man. The leader is on the final lap.
The leader is, in fact, on the final lap, Kyle Hampshire. The rest of these, humans will be joining them momentarily. Kyle's just on a different planet, basically. I'm going to jump back, though. We see it. Talua. Olajuwon under pressure and pressuring Omar Ashraf in front with Seth Lincoln behind. None of these cars looking like they're in optimal condition. Like I said, I think Talua is a... Oh, no, don't do it now. Now is not the time. Almost losing it. Talua is a controller driver, if I'm not mistaken. The South African controller bullet is under pressure and deep, and that's going to let Seth Lincoln by. Seth Lincoln is going to have the switchback attempted onto it, but Seth is going to be going for the move onto Omar. Oh, and clobbering the curb was Tolue. All of them using all of the track and more. Olajuwon will be going for the move here on to Lincoln into T1. We might even make... Okay, no, we're not going to make it 3 wide, but we will be 2 wide with the entire track between each other. And Olajuwon not quite by, but that's wide goes the Porsche, and that's going to give the opportunity rejoining the track safely. Very nice. Very respectful from Omar. And we can rejoin this battle here in a little bit. Kyle Hampshire, though, will be coming across the line for both race wins tonight. Luis Castro securing P2 both times as well. And Professor Chronotis for P3. Awesome job. A little bit of a celebration there at the end, just spinning, driving around. I mean, no big drifts. Chronotis is a man who's got nerves of steel. He is a professor after all. Wait, Steven Tomzik is not across the line yet. He was just in a battle with someone. Blue and Tomzik were battling here at the end of this race. What happened? This is last lap action into the crocodiles, it looks like. Blue, no! No, Blue! Oh, no! Blue murders Steven Tomzik at the end. Steven Tomzik comes across the line for P24. Blue, he's waiting. Oh no! Oh no, he did already cross the line. Never mind. He's disrespectful. He crossed the line in P20. I thought he was waiting. Oh man. Olua will be coming across the line behind Seth Lincoln, but in front of Omar for P31. Omar for P33. Bryce Buckert for P32. Patty Doring, P34. John Donnelly, soon to be P35. Man, I suck at this. Making clips for no reason. Waste of Twitch's internal hard drive. Coming across the line, John Donnelly for our final driver of the night. So we will get our drivers for a driver's interview. Let me grab Chronotis because he's the first one. Hi, Chronotis.
What's up?
Dude, you got a podium.
I did it.
Nice. This is your second one of the rookies, right?
No, it's probably my first.
I thought you had one last season.
Oh, maybe at Monza?
I think so. I don't remember which race it was, but I think
it would
you
have
had
been
one.
Monza in the merch.
So your second race win of the
Heck yeah.
rookies. Awesome. Or not race win, excuse me. Race podium.
I owe it all to Alejandro not murdering me at the start.
Yeah, definitely.
And also for Funk and Robson checking each other out and letting me pass from 5th to
Green light.
3rd.
Give it all you can.
That was the entire race.
Yeah, but you drove your drive, and that's all you needed to do.
Yeah,
so.
and then I drove fast enough to stay in 3rd. So heck yeah, best results in a while.
Yeah,
Take
and
it.
Kyle in here as well with the best results possible. 2 race wins and 2 podiums.
Hello.
Great job, I guess.
Thank you. I miss my Mars.
You just absolutely rapid. Man, I thought you were supposed to be driving with Corey.
Oh, he is. He's here with me. He's in the rookie class.
Well, yeah, but he's not, though. You got to drive with him. You got to show him how to drive. You got to nerf yourself.
I'm trying.
I know. You tried the KTM this week, and you're still rapid as all hell, so.
Yeah. This thing is so slow in the straights. Honestly,
yeah,
so
okay. Definitely looks it.
slow. I said in the straights. I didn't say the lap.
Fair enough. And Luis with a P2 both times as well. So,
Yep.
nice job.
Thank you. Honestly, I was just the 2 races. I was just straight up just boasting like knockout for real, for real.
Yeah, you had like a 7-second gap both directions, both races, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was super lonely.
But those are
It was
always.
same for his last race as well, wasn't it, Lewis?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you should
Yeah,
slow
so-
down a little bit, Kyle.
Ballast incoming.
But yeah, and then there was also who's on the podium in race 1? It was
Was it Funk?
no.
Was it washed?
No. Wash got it stolen from him. It
Is
was
it Robson?
no. I don't remember. I do remember the car, but I don't remember the driver.
What was the ar?
Red and white. Aston.
No, I mean, oh, it was an Aston. Is that Rivera?
I think so.
Pretty sure that's
86
Rivera.
with a rating party. AV6 the rating party is 6. Thank you.
Yeah, it is
But
Rivera, red and white.
we are going to be coming to an end relatively soon, but thank you for the raid. But yeah, I guess any other notes to send out on?
I think we improved it in terms of cleanliness. I didn't see major
Yeah.
carnage.
Oh, there was no mega
Yeah, race
carnage.
1 I noticed was really clean, especially early on.
You love to see it.
No, absolutely. It's very, very clean racing from the rookies and very close racing. Chrono, you even had in race 1 some really close racing.
Yeah, I get here late, so I don't get to qualify in race 1, so I start at the back, and I think I gained 12 spots on lap 1.
Oh man, okay, well, as I don't know which race this was, but alright, lap 1 maybe wasn't the cleanest, but that's okay. I just went back into the replay and the race start was a bit bumpy, but that's okay.
Death is good every now and then, you know?
Every now and then, yes.
Every once in a while, we need death to renew life.
Alright, well, thank you guys. You guys are all free to go. So, we are going to be ending this stream. I'll be sending it over to Race Zeus. He's doing some Nürburgring. Make sure you guys pop in and say hi. And, yeah, thanks everyone for joining. Hope everyone has a great night. I am, hold on, Mike Nause in the booth. And yeah. Yeah, thank you, Jake. Thank you, everyone, for being here. It's simple. And I'm going to send this over. So have a great night, everyone.
Nah, everyone. Bye.
Good night, everyone.